Hey, good morning. What am I doing here? This is Blockbench. I'm sure you're aware of that. I don't know why I'm explaining this. Anyways, I'm really bad at art, and I want to get better at it. And I think the best way to get better at it is to just do more of it, I guess. So my plan is to basically do a Blockbench model every day until I'm happy with my abilities. Because there's a lot of stuff I want to do. Basically, I've been getting into like Minecraft modding lately, and there's so much stuff I want to do, and I've been paying a bunch of really talented artists to make models and assets for me for a bunch of these mods that we're working on. Um, but I want to learn, and I was talking to one of them, and he basically told me, he's like, listen, if you wanna get good at this stuff, you just got to keep making models, and that makes sense. I think about like, I don't know why I'm explaining this. Basically, I'm just gonna like make models every day, um, whether they're good or not. And I figured I'd post it. I don't know how long I'll do this for or what this channel's even gonna be, but yeah, this is a really long ramble that I'm sure no one cares about. So today I'm gonna try for my very first. This isn't my first Blockbench model. I should say that I've made a few very like crappy models before. Um, you may see me open up someone else's work, just so I can learn what they did and stuff. Usually, it's gonna be people that I know, that I either paid for the models that I'm gonna look at already, or I know the person who made them, and I'm sure they're okay with me learning from them. Some of them even suggested that I do that. Doesn't matter. Let's get to it. Okay, so what I want to make is a. Oh, by the way, also last thing, if you're familiar with Blockbench and you see me like just doing something bad or whatever, please leave comments. That's also why I want to post these videos. Okay, so today I wanted to make a fish. I wanted to make a bass. And you really gotta like bear with me here because I'm already struggling because I don't know how big I should make the fish. Okay, enough blabbering. I'm gonna try to make a bass, a fish. But I'm already struggling. I opened up this salmon to kind of give me an idea of the size of how big something should be. What size this is? Like 3 by 5 by 8, and there's two of them. So let's start with that. I'm gonna go with 3 by 5 by 8. One thing I struggle with a lot is scale. Load with bedrock player wide. Oh wait, what a minute. Wait, hold on. Wait, I can put a player down to. Okay, I didn't know that. All right. All right. Anyways, so this is the torso piece of the fish because I think like if you compare a bass to a salmon, the salmon's gonna be longer. A bass is like a short fish, so we're gonna. I don't know why I can't move this. Oh, because I was grabbing it wrong. Uh, let's make it like. Wait, we should have two sections of the body, right? I don't know what I'm doing, man. I'm already like so confused. And everything needs to be in bones. Okay, so hold on. Let me just slow down here. We're gonna start. How is the salmon formatted here? We got head, body, front, back, fin, but I think it should be a hierarchy. So let's start by making a group and call this torso. I guess it's not really a torso. Fish don't have torsos, right? Maybe they do. I don't know. I don't know what they'd be called. And then I want to duplicate that. And now if I bring this over, we just now have the size of a salmon, but we don't want that. So we're going to bring this down like that. There. Is that good? I don't know. If I open up a browser window. Okay, I'm going to actually now bring in a picture of a bass. The crazy thing here is I don't even know if bass are like, if I'm even going to use this in the mod I'm making, but oh, these things got big bellies. Okay, so I think I can add like a reference image here. I'm excited for people to leave comments helping me because this is edit reference image. Okay. Add reference image. There it is. Can you see that? That's my, there it is. There's the bass that we're making. Okay, so first thing I'm noticing though is that it's got like it's shaped, it's got a different shape. But this is a square. This section right here is square, but then it kind of tapers off, so its head is smaller. I know what like when people make models. There's one type of model I like, which is like where it like adheres to the Minecraft stuff, like the Minecraft. Sorry, it's so early right now. I can barely think, so I'm not speaking well. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Okay, so what am I doing now? Okay, so this is the torso, but then we need to do the fin. So we added what? Would I add like another add group, a bone? Because this would be a bone from the torso, and then I add another block, and then this is what? This is gonna be the tail stuff right here, like that. Is it thinner than it? But look at this. I can only. It's got to be the size makes a problem. What do we have here? Oh wait, they did a flat one for the tail. Is that what I should do? Okay, hold up. We're opening another model here. I downloaded Dawn Arrow. Where did I put it? All right, maybe I won't do the flat thing right now. I don't know what I'm doing, to be honest. I really don't know. Do I change the size of this so that it's smaller? Because that's how it would be on a real bass, right? Like this part would be smaller. Do we only bring it down by 1? Does that? But that doesn't capture us the belly, right? I want the belly. I want it to really hang down like that. But maybe I can just draw that in. Because this, okay, so wait, hold on. This is up higher. Hold on. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to actually bring this up by 1, bring that up by 1, and then this can now come up a bit like this. No, this is looking dumb. That is not looking like that. Wait, it does it a little bit? Can you do half? Because this is, can I do half? Can I do half movements? So like, how would I say it one more time? Pivot point. Wait, am I just moving the pivot point and not the position? Oh, okay, the position is moving. So it's going from 1 to 2, but we want it to go, we can do 1.5. Ah, there we go. That gets us the belly. Okay, see, I'm learning. It's only going to take me 1,000 times to figure that out again. What am I talking about? Okay, name this. We're going to name this. We're going to keep everything organized. We're now going to name this tail. I know there's like proper terms for all these parts of a fish, but I don't know them. Okay, and then what we want we want another group because now we're going to do this part right here. And so we want it to be nested. So what we'll do is we'll do this. We'll go cube, duplicate, and we'll bring it down to this one. And then we're going to move it like this. And we actually want this one to be, this is a trick I learned last night. We want this to be 0. What did I just do? How about I don't do that again? How about I don't ever do that again? Whoa, I got them in the wrong spot. This one should be, okay, we'll just make a new, we're not going to do what I was doing here. Okay, so we'll move this way. And then what we want to do is I want to center it like I had before. But the size, what's Z? I want the red one to be 0. Yeah, I want it to be thin like that. Thin, 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 thin. We move it over, but I don't know how we center it. Well, I do half size. So that is 7, and that's 1. 0 and 1. So 0, 1. So we want half. We want it to be 0.5. Great. Now we're getting our fin here. And then I'm going to bring it up like this. And now here's the real trick. I'm going to make the size of it larger than what it really will be, because what we're going to do is we're going to just use it to paint in here. It doesn't exceed the belly, so we'll bring it down 1. And if you look up here, it barely exceeds the top, so we'll bring it like that. And then we'll bring it back. We'll bring it up a little bit more. Yeah, this looks bad right now, but I'm going to, like erase this edge here and erase that. Okay, and then we're going to name this one back fin. I don't know the parts of a fish. Okay, one of the most pronounced things that I want to make sure I get on the fish is, like on a bass, is these big spiky things. Usually they're bigger, are they not? I don't know if I got the right. Do all bass have the 2 fins? Yeah, they do. I'm wondering though how I would do this. Would it just be 2 of these thin things again? Okay, so we'll go back up to the torso and we'll add another element or another group. And this one's going to be called top fin. One of my first memories of a kid fishing with my dad is seeing this fish and learning, don't grab it from the top. Always grab it this way. Okay, though, but where am I putting this? We got to think about, I've made a mistake already in this. And that's proportions. Because, like, look at the size of the torso on this compared to the back tail. Like, I would say if you split this here and then here, actually we get like a third, a third, a third. So maybe it's right. Third. All right. Yeah. So proportion-wise, we got like, we're going to do the head in a second, but the body here, if you divide it into thirds, you got this section, and the tail. But I'm not looking at that part. I'm only looking at this right here. And that kind of lines up okay. So I think I'm okay. I got to do the head now, though, before I'm getting ahead of myself by adding this top fin here. And it's gone. I accidentally closed the program without saving it, and so my bass is gone. Okay, just do it all again, I guess. Okay, it's back. It took me a few more minutes to do, but no, won't make that mistake again. Okay, so what I need to do though, I changed something, so it's kind of good that I redid it. I made the back part a little bit thicker. Yeah. Also, I noticed that this should go in here, right? Like the tail should be connected to the torso. I think so, right? Okay, so we're good. Okay, so next what I was doing was I was gonna take on the fins, this fin, this fin, and this fin. Or should I do the head first? I think I should do the head actually, because the head is like another one of these. Uh, so we'll make another group. We're gonna call it head, and I'm putting it within the torso one. I don't know if that's right. Should the torso be divided into two? Should I have the front and the back of it? I have no idea. See, this is why I need to post these videos so people can tell me. Okay, then I'm gonna add an element, which is gonna be another cube, and we're gonna bring it. Oh, I don't want to change the size. I just wanted to move it. Okay, so if I look at this is what I was trying to talk about earlier. I'm not a huge fan of models in Minecraft that do stuff like this. Like it's okay to do that, but I don't want it to look like that. You know, like I like the blocky style, so we're gonna do this. First of all, we're gonna make the head the same size as the body, I think. Yeah. And we're gonna have it come down like that so that we do have a bit of a curve. And then this is where I get confused because like one of the main features of a bass is how much its mouth can open. You can also see that the bottom jaw is actually larger than the top. So I think I should actually divide this into two. I'm already like feeling like a fish was the wrong thing to make first because I'm just seeing problem after problem now. This is gonna be the bottom jaw. Oh man, I don't know how people do this stuff. So this is the bottom jaw, but we need it. Is this an example of where I would do a curve like that? Like that definitely makes it more fish-like, right? But I don't know if I like that. Oh boy. Do we just make it slightly longer? Yeah, that looks okay, right? Does it? I don't know. Do we have to make this mildly longer? Because we want all these to match up. So what's the length of this one? The size is 4, 3. So we want this one to be 4 as well. Now we're getting to a really long fish when I do that. We're getting salmon length here. So we want it to be like that. Yeah, that's fine. And I'll bring this one out 2.5. Like that. And we'll bring it forward a bit. I wish I could do. Sorry, I'm like struggling here. Negative 7.5. There we go. Okay. So that's okay. We're gonna call this one rename top jaw. And this one's rename bottom jaw. Alrighty. This is gonna be a big bass. Will it be a big bass? Let's see. Oh no, it's fine. You can't really see my fish, but if I click this, you can kind of see it. Yeah, it's big, but whatever, you know. Okay. So next, we're good. So we've got the back fin. We've got this part. No, we don't have that part. We need these. We need these. We need these. We need these. And I'm guessing that these are, of course, they're on both sides, Sean. Don't even. Okay. So let's do the top fin, which would be on the torso. We're going to want the two fins connected to the torso. I'm already feeling like I'm making a mistake and that the fish should be separated into two bones, like the front half and the back half. And I'm gonna fix that right now. And that's because when I go to animate it, we want everything that's touching this square to be attached here and everything that's touching this one to be attached here. I think. Okay, so we're gonna fix that right now. We're just gonna name it front half. I don't know. And then we'll rename this one to be back half. Rename back half. And then we're going to take this one, we're going to move it to here. And then we're going to take the head and move it to here. And now, yeah, there we go. Okay, so in the front half, oh, wait, we want this to be its own thing, like this. Okay, in the front half, we're going to add the fin. So we're going to go here, add element, bring it up here. And we're going to move it up like this. And this is going to be our spiky fin. So we can make the red part 0. And then we can move it to the center, which is kind of hard to do right now. Where is this one centered? That's centered at 0. Why is this one not going to the middle? Is its pivot point not right? I don't like see this is what I don't understand about Blockbench is like this one, if you look at this one, its position is 0, 5, 3. And if I click this one, 0, 5, because that's the size shot, and that's not the position. That's what the problem is. The position of this one is 0.5. So you did see this is the stuff I struggle with. Okay. 0.5. Okay, good. Now that is a terrible fin, so we'll move it this way. We'll bring it down. Remember, wait, we're going to scale it down. Remember that I don't have to use everything you see, so I just need enough to paint it. And we're going to bring it like that. And we'll bring it down a bit. Yeah. Okay. And we're going to rename this top fin. Okay, good. Now we'll take this one and we'll duplicate it. And we're going to move it over here. And we know that they're touching. And it actually comes down on the thing here. So we are going to resize this one. We're going to move it down into the back half. We're going to rename it back fin. And we'll bring it like this. And bring it down because you can see that it kind of cuts in like that. And that way that is going to allow me to paint this way, I think. I don't know. I don't know at all, actually. Do we need to bring it? We'll figure it out, whatever. Okay, so then we need to do this one. So we'll duplicate this again. And we will bring it down like this. And it will come back like this and up. And how far back does it go? It matches about the same top of the fin, so we're good there. And then we need a fin in the front again. So we'll go back up to the front half. And we're going to duplicate this one again. Duplicate. And we are going to bring it like this. And we're going to bring it down like this. And we're going to do a mild rotation on it like this. We'll do, I like even numbers. 345, like that. Okay. Make sure it's touching. So 1 is too much, which is -1. Okay, that's good. All right, that looks good. Yep. And we're going to take it, and we're going to duplicate it. We're going to bring it down here. And we're going to need to rename these. Okay, we're going to call this front fin. Front fin, it's on the left side. Left front, L front fin. And then top one, we're going to bring this one over back up here because I made a mistake. And we'll rename this one R front fin. I spelled front wrong. All right. Now, move that over. We're going to do a good old flipster here. And I don't know how to mirror this correctly at all. Oh, man. I wish I knew how to mirror it. Okay, so what angle is this on? Rotation -15. This one's on -150. I know. What if I do +15? Yeah, that would fix it. Okay, and then we just need the same, like, is that the same? No, it needs to go forward one. It doesn't look the same. How far forward is this one? This one is -115. What's this one? 2. That's fine. -115. Okay, so it should be in the same position because it's just over where it needs to be. -1, 2. Okay, that's as best as I can do with my brain. All right, that concludes the block out. There's one more fin here, but I don't know how to do that. Yes, I do. Let's just do it. No, it's too complicated for me. Let's keep it simple. This is our bass. This is what we got right here. This is it. So now the next step, I believe, is to texture. First of all, actually, let me save so I don't lose it again. Okay. Now we begin texturing, and this is the part that I think I need the most help on because I don't know what I'm doing here at all, like at all. And to learn how to do some texturing, I'm taking a peek at some models that I like. And again, I know who made these, and yeah, it's all good that I'm doing this. Okay. Well, so one thing I noticed right away is the bottom jaw is actually slightly bigger than the snout. I kind of want to do that with mine because this mouth needs to open up like a lot, right? Like it needs to look like it's big. I should actually update. No, let's just hold on. Oh, man, wait, what have I done here? Yeah, let's make this slightly bigger. And it's important I do this before I start adding texture too. Okay, bottom jaw. We want the red thing to be bigger. You know, it'd be nice because I could just like. I wish I could just take this scale, hold shift, and have it go on both sides instead of one. Okay, that actually is okay. So it's now slightly bigger. And I think they did this so that they could have the teeth in here, but I'm pretty certain that I'm not going to show teeth on the bass because it does have teeth, but we don't need them. Is there anything else here I can learn? First of all, it's up to make room for these bottom fins. Now I feel like I should have my fins. Like, why is mine on the ground? How far up is this one? Like that? So now do I add the extra fin? Maybe I should do it. It would just be like, all right, let's see. It's much lower on the fish. That's the problem, is that in the picture, like, this is like further up and it's not. Do I need to move this up to, doesn't look good when it goes up. Okay, well that maybe is fine. Not like that. Obviously I would need to tilt it down by what, a 30-degree angle and then move it forward or back like that. Like that? Is that okay? They're kind of lined up, so, and I'm not going to use all this. It's going to be kind of cut like that. Maybe it should actually be a bit longer, to be honest. Yeah, that looks better, I think. I wish I could just duplicate this over to the other side. We're going to name this front bottom fin. Okay. Oh, but how do I put it onto the other side? What's vertex snap? Knife tool. I don't know what any of that stuff is. Okay. Let's duplicate it. I wish I could just move it over. I do not understand how to like do this properly. We know that it should be 2. We know that it should be 2. And we know that the rotation just needs to be flipped. So -30 and +15, right? No, we need it to tilt down. This one's, so it still should be 30. Yeah, okay, there we go. Oh, we got it lined up, but mine is not even attached here. So let's hold shift and bring it in by just a bit. I don't think it's good to have it clipping like that. I think that's bad. So we should bring it out here. Oh, not that much. Let's go where we had it. And then what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to resize it and drag it till it connects. That looks bad. I just need it to touch a little bit. So what is the lever on this one? It's red. Wait, I shouldn't be doing it via pivot point. I should be doing it here. -1.5? No. So -0.5. That's too much. What was that initially? -1. So let's do -0.8. -0.9. I don't think I'm gonna get the angle right. Oh, these are tilted completely down. I got weird angles. Maybe I should make mine down like that, and that would fix it. I don't know. It's so hard. We'll get rid of this 30. Make it a 90. 0. Does that fix it? I don't know. I don't know at all if that fixes it. We know that it's a fin that comes out of the bottom like that. So, whatever. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. -27.5. What is that? -27.5. What just happened? 27.5. And look where it's gone to. Why have you gone all the way down there? What is going on? I'm going insane trying to make things work. Ooh, it's frustrating me. -124. Oh, it makes no sense. Is it the size that I have wrong and that's why the translation's not working? Size 011, 012. So let's make that 1. And then we need this to be, why? Why? What am I doing wrong? -1 to -4. So we want it to be 2. That's correct. 2 and then 4. 2 and then 4. Is it because my pivot point is like wrong? What's the pivot point on this one? -1, 2, 4. Look where it is now. It's above the fish. You know how you fix this? You just delete it. You just start again. If you're someone who's good at Blockbench, I'm gonna just apologize for having to watch me struggle so much here. Thank you for bearing with me here. Like, I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, this one I have at a -27.5 degree angle, and this one I have at a 30-degree angle. So let's do 27.5. There. Now they're at the same angle, and now I should just be able to move this one back. There. We're going to save. That was way too difficult. My brain just like was not accepting that. All right. I don't even know if that looks good or not. I think they need to be longer. I think they need to be a touch longer just so I can paint them. Yeah, I'm just going to make them bigger so I can paint more of them. The painting has got me stressed out, if I'm being honest with you. The painting's got me very stressed out. I don't know who in their right mind could paint something like this. You got to be like, how could any human possibly paint this? How is that possible? How can you do that? How am I going to do that? How would you do it? How would you do it? It's so hard. Okay, well, let's just try to learn from here. So let's see. What do we see? First of all, let's just lock this in now and make our texture. Create texture. And then see these things right here? I don't know what I am doing here. Whatever I've got selected here is not right. First of all, 16. This I kind of know. Do I want it to be 16? Let's see what this is. This is 64 by 64. Does that mean each pixel here is like... Okay, so does that mean I should do a 64 by 64 texture? That means I got a lot of detailed... 128? What? Let's delete this texture, try that again. Create texture. Okay, 64 by 64. Not what I clicked, but whatever. Okay, so that gives me more to color in with. All right, let's start with the eyes first of all. The eyes, right? They're circular, and they got this little black spot, and they're kind of orange. What is this going on here? This is kind of circular, and it's orange too. Well, that's like more oval shaped, but I don't really have enough room to do a full circle on here. But where would the eye go? The first thing I'm going to paint is the eye. The very first thing I'm painting is the eye. So that's like, that would be like here, right? Here? Yeah, there. That would be the center of the pupil. But it's hard because of the shape I decided to do. I need like, I don't know if there's enough room to do it. I think I'm going to have to do the 6 one instead of a full circle. Okay, so how do we even do this? How would anyone in their right mind do this? Okay, first of all, I want to do that like mirror painting thing. How do I do it? Mirror painting. Okay, good. So whatever I paint on this side goes on the other side. Okay, first of all, we're going to grab, can I just like color pick? Oh, I can. Okay. So we're going to put the pupil where? Here? Here? Probably here because I need to do stuff in front and behind it. So there's our pupil, which is the wrong color. So we're starting off good here. Look at this. If I color pick this, nothing happens. Nothing happens at all. I'm going to have to pick my own colors here. All right. What color did... Okay. I hate to do it, but like... Okay, so there... Why is this color picker not working? Am I doing something wrong here? Do I need to color pick like in here? Color picker's just not working. See, if I want to pick here, doesn't work. Let me relaunch the software. No, I got to be doing it wrong. Okay, look. Here. Now if I try picking... No, it doesn't work. I need that. Okay, I'm going to restart the program. Okay, color picker, please work. If I click this... Ah, there we go. It's just a bug. Okay, great. All right. So, do I got mirror painting on right now? Okay, I think I do. Mirror painting. Mirror painting on. Okay, good. Okay, so let's grab that. Yeah, darker. Okay. I really like this like kind of orangey color that they have here. So I don't want to like completely copy. I mean, I am right now, so I just want to see if this looks good and then go from there. I feel like the eye is going to be too big for my fish. Like, this is way too big of a eye. What am I color picking right now? Like, that is huge. Like, look at the size of the eye here compared to the rest of the fish. And I think that I need to rethink my approach here. And I think maybe I either need to shave this off and then have... Maybe it's fine. And look, mirror painting just was not working. Enabled. I had it wrong. Okay, yeah, mirror painting just still not working. Yep, mirror painting just not working. Just, what am I doing wrong here? Mirror painting enabled. Lock symmetry. Is that it? Okay, then now it's going. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Here's where it gets hard. I need to paint the bottom white. So maybe I should just start simple. Am I allowed to color pick this? And now I just paint the bottom of it? Is that like how we do this? Okay, I can see that the tip of the thing is like green. So we'll do this. Kind of goes up into the gill here. Like that. And then it comes back down and we got like a line till it comes back up here. And then just the bottom of that is like barely white. So that's the belly, I guess. And I need to paint everything underneath. Can I just like... paint bucket, yeah. You know what's got me pretty stressed out? We're coming to it, so we'll talk about it when we get there. But one part of this process I'm very scared of. Okay, so that's the bottom. The next color I'm looking at is this like yellowish color here. So we'll try to paint that now, which is maybe one like small band here, maybe a bit more. It stops at the gill, so I shouldn't have covered over there because like you can see this white part that it comes up, it stops at. So we'll fix that because now we go to this like dark green scale stripe thing here, which we're actually going to cut in right here. And then you can see I've been painting wrong because we can't see anything here. But this stuff seems like it's like kind of checkered a little bit, where it like goes like that. The fish is a bit larger here, so we're gonna have it come down. And it gets smaller as we go, right? Wow, I don't even know what to say. This looks just terrible. I don't think I've seen a model look worse than this. I think this is like the worst looking model I've ever seen in Minecraft. It looks so bad. Okay, well, let's just continue. Okay, up top of the fit. See, this is like, what? How does this even make sense? How could anyone do this? What is the color I'm picking here in the middle? Is it, maybe I need a new reference one. What am I picking here? I think I need a reference image where the color of a bass is more. Okay, we got another picture up here. Oh, first thing I'm noticing is that, like, I'm getting so discouraged. I don't even know what to do here. Is it green? Like, what is the color of this thing? It's definitely green there. The top, okay, well, the top is definitely dark. So let's pick a dark green, I guess. And like, oh God, it looks so bad. This looks so bad. Oh, I don't even want to do this anymore. Look how bad that looks. What am I doing here? What am I doing? Why is this brown? Because I color picked it from there. It should be green. Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. There, we'll color it in like this. That's a bit better. I think, I don't know. Oh, I can't even begin to explain. Oh, like what am I making here? What is this? No one would. This is so bad. It's so bad. Okay, relax. Calm down. Calm down. How am I gonna draw how am I gonna draw the head? With what space? Okay, let's get some of these fins out of the way because they're just stressing me out right now. It is supposed to be a bit yellowy. Like it's just a bit tiny bit yellowy. They like the bass like shines a little bit, right? It's kind of got that shine to it. And also I'm noticing that the spots are actually pretty dialed back. They're not like as pronounced as I have them here. Wait a minute. Hold on, that kind of looks like scales. Well, first of all, let's just pick like a darker color that's like in the same. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how anyone does this. How do you do this? How can someone do this? How can someone just go from what I got here to that? Look at the colors here. They all like work with one another. Look at my color. Look what are we looking at here? There's a lot of bass, man. Oh, I don't even. Look at the fins. How do you even do that? What is that? Like, what color is that? Oh, God, look at that. How am I going to draw these spikes? I didn't even think of that. Oh, my spikes look bad. They look bad. I've never seen a spike that looks that bad in my life. Oh, that looks bad. What is that, Sean? How are you, what do you think this is? What is that? What is that? This looks like he's got like Homer Simpson hair. What is that? And then orange in between. Oh, and it goes up. Not as much as the fin. Oh, it looks bad. And then you erase it. Oh, I can't do this. I can't do this at all. Oh, it's so bad. I just erased them. I'm on the cusp of like losing my mind here. Why don't I make the fins the same? What is that? What do you think that is? Does that look good to you? And it's supposed to be orange. Oh, it's so bad. If I turn the opacity down, first of all, let's erase it, and then I'll like. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say at this point in my life right now. I'm so discouraged. This doesn't look like a bass. This doesn't look like a bass at all. This looks like, look at the most like pronounced characteristic of a bass is how its mouth opens, right? Like it becomes this big, like giant, like it comes that Like that. Stop doing that. Don't do that right now. I'm not in the mood for me doing that noise. The mouth opens like this. If I go to mine, right? If I go to my just worst thing I've ever seen in my life, it is not going to do that. It is not going to do that. I might pivot point. The pivot point needs to be back here. And then it tilts in. Where did the pivot point go? Why is it all the way back there? What did I do there? Okay. Look at that. Look at that. It's too... I made a mistake. Look. See this? This should be out a little bit. Oh, God. I can't. Or it should be larger. How does this one work? How does the head here? Body. Head. Okay. Edit. How does the head move? Okay, well, first of all, it looks like the head. Yeah, is it? It doesn't have the problem because it's smaller than the body, which is what I should have done. I was like, no, it should be the same size. It should be the same size as the body. I don't know what to say. I'm like, you know what? I'll finish painting it, but then I might throw in the towel because I just like this is who makes something like that. That's what I gotta say. Okay, let me at the very least do that dark color that's like definitely on the top of the fish and see how I feel after I do that. The colors are not matching. That's the problem. No, that's not the problem. There's way more problems than that. That's not the problem. There's significantly more problems than just the colors not matching. Okay, like okay, wait, hold on. That color matches that color. So whatever color I do for the dark spots here, which again I think are probably too dark. Let's bring them up a little bit. I don't know what to say about this stuff. Oh, and I have the opacity wrong. So I don't know what I got going on in my mind there. I was hoping that would make me feel better about this fish, and it just doesn't. Maybe if I try to like draw scales. What are those? What is that? Oh God, it looks so bad. Okay, wait, if I do this so that at least it looks like it's like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. What am I making right now? What this, I'm gonna be honest, is making me pretty discouraged about like what am I making? What is this fish? Oh, it's so bad. Oh God, I can't handle it. I don't even want to look at it anymore. Oh, what am I even doing? Just trying stuff right now. Oh, I'm trying to make some of these darker in the middle. I don't know why. This doesn't look like a bass. This looks, I don't even know what this looks like. Okay, just stop complaining about it. The problem I have is that, it just looks bad. Should I just like take the smooth brush? I did this before. This used to like help me a little bit. I'd take something like this and I'd like paint. What if I do lighten? To blend things. That looks terrible. Okay, let's try to add some detail now to the bottom. We want like scales down here, I guess. Okay, and then the white, which I don't know why I use such a purpley white. I use like a green white. Let's make it a little bit closer to the other greens. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm feeling 2% better about this fish right now. 2% better about this fish. But you know what I want? Hold on. Look at that. Look how good that looks. That's from Cast and Chill. Look how good that looks. What do I got going on here? I don't even know. Anyways, okay. Let's like add some white to here. So we got a bit of texture going on. I don't know if I should be doing this like checkerboard thing. I don't know if that's good or not. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about anything right now. Do we need like what are highlights and midtones? What does that even mean? I know what it means, but I just don't know how it works. You like need to think about where light's going, right? Well, this is the fish. Does fish do you have to do the top of the fish? How would I even do the top of a fish? What does the top of it look like? Is it all dark? How would I even do that? I forgot about the top. And then where does it, how do I do the top? Around the fin would be dark, right? I don't know. What do you mean right? I have no idea if it would be dark. The very top of it would be dark. And then like, do I just like add like detail like this? Is this detail? I don't know. I don't know anything. I think it's too dark what I've put here. I need to make it slightly brighter. Actually, let's just fade into it. Okay, for it to be dark in some places, probably around the fin. Okay, there's the top done, but I skipped the head for some reason. Let's just color that in right now. And the top of the mouth. I have no idea what I'm doing right now. I've just stopped talking because I'm just clicking. Does that look good? No. It looks horrible. But what can I do about it? Not really much, to be honest. We'll try to paint this fin now, which I just, at this point, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that next, like, kind of orange, like, thing that kind of goes up. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, God. It's all falling apart here. I'm trying to, like, make this have slightly different colors in it. That one's transparent. This side isn't, so it's all messed up. And then guess what I forgot about? All the fins. How do you do those? I don't know. Is it the dark? Should I go like this? Is that acceptable? And then the orange color that I used up here, like that. Is that a fin that works in the context of a bass? I don't know. It's supposed to be somewhat transparent, but I have messed that up. I think I should not have black on. I think it should be like that. That looks okay. Hold on. Whoa. 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 That looks good. Hold on. Hold on. What's going on here? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Something's happened. Something's happening here. Hold on. Relax. Calm down. Who? Me? Yeah, me. Okay. What do you mean who, me? Of course me. Whoa. Hold on. Hold on. We're getting a fish here. This thing's starting to look like a fish. I don't like how yeah, I don't like how like straight this is, so I'm gonna yeah. This is not looking good here. But to be honest, I don't really know what to do about that. Besides like just go darker for these spots. No, it's not looking it's looking we don't have any gills too. I don't have any you know like the curved gills that kind of come down like this. Did I paint the fin by accident? I did. I'm going to be honest with you, I did. So we're going to fix that really quick. Select that. We're going to hide the front. Bring it back now. All right. Okay. Okay, the color I'm using here isn't bad for the, like, kind of, whoa. I just erased it. I didn't mean to do that. Isn't, like, terrible for the, like, but you know what I kind of want to do? I kind of want to use darken and then paint it. That way I can get, like, subtle variations in the... Okay, so it's not terrible. I think we need now to pick this. Back to default, and then, yeah, there's some stuff that is really bad. But we'll just try to, like, fix it. I don't know how. I'm just, like, picking similar colors at this point. No, the back looks so bad. Oh, man, all right. I don't know what we're doing at the front. Front doesn't look good. I'm just throwing colors at it at this point. This, I think, is too bright. It keeps bothering me. So let's just kind of repaint these. I did an extra one there, but that's fine. And then I don't like this. I think this should be more green and with a bit of fading. I need that intermediate color. And then for the fin, I wish this orange was like closer to the green. That's not right. That's just not right. All right. I'm like very close to losing my mind here, so I gotta figure a couple things out here. See, that's got a little bit of orange there. That's what we're going with. Why is mirror painting off? That should not be. Oops. Okay. Okay, just hide that. What I just let me just look at one side of it. Okay, so now we're gonna do this fin, which is like darker white or like darker in this color. So we'll like bring it down, and then there's like kind of like lines that go out, but we can't, there's not really enough room to have any like significant detail here. So we're just maybe going to have, turn that on. I don't want to see that one that I forgot. Do that one later. This should be darker, right? Like this is underneath the fish. Or should this one be kind of transparent? I don't know. Let's erase it and then I'll fill it in. It looks almost dark down there. Like on the actual fish, it's green. So maybe I should do that. It's like medium green, and we'll turn the opacity down a bit, and I'll paint it. There. All right. Now we're going to switch to doing the part that I've been avoiding, which is this part right here. We're going to like, it's kind of got like these lines that go up out of it. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know about this tail. Oh boy, this tail's gonna look bad. It's gonna look real bad. Oh boy. That's all I gotta say. God, it looks bad. I don't even know how to fix it. I don't have a clue on how to fix it. I'm just gonna keep clicking until something looks okay. Like I want it to look like this that I did up top here, but I just I don't know what I've done wrong here. I start with a dark one, right? Like start with a really dark one at the base, and then what? I went up to a lighter one in the middle, and then like very light at the top, or just and then what happened with the fin? It doesn't quite look good, if I'm being honest with you. Also, don't turn the model, because if you turn it, you see some stuff I don't want you to see. But there it is. That took me so long, and I don't think it's very good. I don't think it's very good at all. But that's my bass. I'm not even done it, but I think I'm done for today because I've gone well over my 1 hour that I was gonna dedicate to this every day. I'm at like 2 hours right now. I don't know how people do this. I don't. This was painful.